We're going to do a little mid-season basketball, just report card, see how some of our area teams stand heading into the second half of the season. Got a few questions for reporter Phil Gardner about our high school basketball season. First one being the Big South Boys Race, Forest View trails Hunter Huss by a game. Do you think the Jaguars can win that second matchup and possibly win the conference title?
Well, I think Forest View already had its best chance at knocking off Hunter Huss and came up just short in overtime at home. Huss had a healthy lead in that game, but Forest View just went crazy from three-point range to force overtime. In the rematch, I think Forest View will have to play very well to have a chance, because not only will Huss be at home, but they're more athletic, they defend very, very well, and they're starting to play well as a team, something they didn't do so well last season. The X factor, though, DeJuan Means from Forest View. He's been out with a broken foot. I can't wait to see how much of a difference he makes when he comes back. There's no doubt he's one of the top players in the area. Forest View, though, needs to be careful on the way to that game. They nearly lost at Kings Mountain last week, and since they're the only team that can really challenge Hunter Huss, in my opinion, in this conference, they better take care of business on the way to that game to make sure it means something.
Number two, many of the area conferences are playing out as most people predicted, or a lot of people predicted, but there are some teams playing better than expected. What's a team that maybe has been the biggest surprise so far?
Well, I think there's no doubt the biggest surprise in the area would have to be the Highland Tech girls. I mean, last year they had 4 conference wins for the entire season. This year, at the halfway point, they already have 4 wins. Coaches Jerry Jordan, Butch Blaylock have taken over that team. They've brought an intensity that these girls have never seen, and I tell you what, they're really buying in. There's not a tremendous amount of talent on this team, but they really hang their hat on defense, and they've been able to turn turnovers into easy scoring opportunities. I tell you what, this Highland Tech team is no longer an easy out in the Southern Piedmont.
And the third question, who are some of the front runners for our area players of the year so far this season?
Well, on the boys' side for player of the year, you got to start with Cherville's Terry Wisnett. This guy's averaging 32 points per game because he can shoot the lights out. In his last game, I watched him up in Hickory put 39 points on 8 of 11 shooting from three-point range against a really good Murphy team. This guy has been absolutely incredible. After him, you have to look at his own teammate, Thomas Bess. On any other team, he would probably be the leading scorer. You also have to look at several guys from Hunter Huss, including T.J. Wilson, John Tavian Hall. And at Forest View, Chris Johnson is having a breakout year. He's just a beast down low for the Forest View. But Wisnett, head and shoulders above the rest right now. On the girls' side, I think there's no doubt Forest View's Shannon Smith is leading the way. She's having every bit the season she did last year when she led Forest View to the state title game, averaging 19 points per game, also leading Gaston County Public Schools in assists. Sylvia Hatchell, I'll tell you what, she knew what she was doing when she recruited Shannon Smith to play for her Lady Tar Heels. Forest View, yes, they are loaded. They got Kelsey Harris, an outstanding freshman, and Bree Armstrong, but Smith is the one who really makes them go. Other girls playing at a very high level include East Lincoln's Lindsay Wright. She's scored more than 22 points per game. She's going to play at Wake Forest next season. And how could you not mention Justin Taylor at Ashbrook? 47 points, tied the Gaston County record last week against Huss. Just an incredible player she is.